Hello 12th standard. So today I will be taking one problem from vectors or other lines and planes, okay, wherein you have to find the equation of a plane. So let's have one important sum from M1, lines and planes, okay. Now in this particular problem, will be in one problem I'll try and explain 2 or 3 formulae which are useful for other types also. So let's go straight away. देखते हैं क्या है. Exercise 6.3 problem 10. Find the Cartesian equation of this plane. R bar equal to this bracket plus lambda into this bracket plus mu into this bracket. Okay. So whenever the equation of the plane is given in this form, you have to call the second bracket as B1 bar, one vector, third bracket as B2 bar. They represent parallel vectors to the plane, okay, and this is called as A bar. I will explain when we start with the problem and show you the diagram. Okay, so this equation is called as the parametric form equation of the plane. Derivatives का parameter अलग है. This is parametric form for equation of plane, right? So let's first find the equation of the plane. Then we'll take up the second concept in which some other formula is also explained. तो एक सम में 2-3 formula मैं try करने वाला हूँ so that the things will be clear, right? All set? So let's go. This is the hint written or key step. How do we start? Equation of the plane is given. Comparing with R bar equal to, first bracket is A bar plus lambda B1 bar. This is taken as B1 bar plus mu B2 bar. Second bracket is taken as B2 bar. It is a B1 and B2 are two other vectors. First bracket is taken as A1 bar. Now this is called as the parametric equation or equation of plane in parametric form, which is given to us. They have asked us to find the equation of the plane in Cartesian form. तो देखेंगे क्या method है actually. So this I have just explained B1, B2, and A bar is equal to, first bracket is A bar. Now what is A bar? The plane passes through the point A. Point A is present on the plane. So just observe now. If you take the coefficients 5, -2, 3 of the first bracket, you directly get the coordinates of the point A. So point A ऐसा दिया है. So position vector of A is A bar, which is given as 5i - 2j plus 3k. It is the same thing, but this I have written in the coordinate form. So A bar represents what? The position vector of the point A which lies in the plane. Okay? Clear? This is A bar. Both are same. B1 bar and B2 bar are two parallel vectors. अगर plane ऐसा है तो दो vectors parallel है उसको. B1 bar and B2 bar. So how do we find the Cartesian equation now? Everything clear? Parametric form followed. Okay, there are always 3 brackets in parametric form, right? Okay, so now one important thing is that when you take the cross product or vector product of B1 and B2, you get a vector which is perpendicular to both B1 and B2. I'll just show you an example. Supposing this is the plane, B1 बार यहाँ पे, B2 बार यहाँ पे. अगर B1 और B2 का क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट लिया है, वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट, you get a vector perpendicular to both B1 and B2, which means vector perpendicular to the plane, which is shown here. Okay. So that vector perpendicular to the plane is called as normal, n bar. So all this is being done in order to get that normal n bar. So how do we get that normal n bar? B1 cross B2. How do you get B1 and B2 from the second and third bracket? Simple बात है. Okay? So that's what I have written. Normal n bar is equal to B1 cross B2. दोस्तों, how do you find cross product, vector product? Simple determinant I, J, K. Take the coefficient of B1. B1 कहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है? हाँ, यहाँ पे 1, 1, 1. Take the coefficients of B2 और direction numbers उसको बोलते हैं 1, -2, 3. Okay, these are called as direction numbers or direction ratios. Now, when you expand the determinant, I'm not going to expand right now because it is a basic thing. You get this n bar is equal to 5i minus 2j minus 3k. That means I have found vector product of B1 and B2. B1 cross B2 direct हमको normal मिला, plane का normal, perpendicular to the plane. Now, why is normal required? Why is normal required? Because this is the basic equation of the plane. Without normal, you cannot find the equation of the plane. Okay? So R dot n bar is equal to A bar dot n bar. That is the important formula for all planes. अभी आप सोचोगे दोनों तरफ n bar है तो कैंसिल हो जाएगा, वैसा नहीं है, because it is a dot product. You just have to substitute the values. R bar is always there in any equation. It is xi plus yj plus zk. Like line में कैसा होता है 2x plus 3y. In the same way, R bar is always there. You have to keep it as R bar. Don't worry about that. So R dot, I am substituting over here. यहाँ पे substitute कर रहा हूँ मैं. R dot n bar 5y minus 2j minus 3k. Go to the right hand side. A bar, again the same thing. Coincidentally, for this particular sum, A bar and n bar are same. दोनों same आए हैं. Every time it won't come same, but over here, n bar is also this and A bar is also this. Coincident. It doesn't matter. अपने को क्या फर्क पड़ता है? We just have to solve. So 5y minus 2j minus 3k dot 5y minus 2j minus 3k. Now, how do you take the dot product? 5 into 5, take bracket, confusion में बीच में plus sign रखो, minus 2 into minus 2, plus minus 3 into minus 3. Keep math simple and basic, सब आसान हो जाएगा. Okay, dot product सिर्फ डायरेक्शन रेशियोज का प्रोडक्ट लेना है तो कितना आता है देखो 5 into 5 25 minus 2 into minus 2 plus 4 minus 3 into minus 3 plus 9. Okay, I will write somewhere else now. So I get okay. So I'll write above this answer. I'll use a different pen. R dot फाइव आई माइनस 2j माइनस 3k इज इक्वल टू ये कितना है 38 आया 25 प्लस 4 39 प्लस ओके दिस इज द वेक्टर फॉर्म right now how to convert into Cartesian form simple method which I have told you earlier. How do you recognize vector form? Because ijk is there. Okay, r bar is always there in vector form. Now Cartesian form यानी क्या? Cartesian coordinates means x, y, z. So all that you have to do is just close ijk or replace by x, y, z. R bar को भूल जाओ. 5x in place of I, x. In place of y, j. Sorry, in place of j, y. So 5x minus 2y minus 3z equal to 38. This is Cartesian form. Okay, that is the answer. Very simple, right? So parametric form में b1 bar and b2 bar are important, and then b1 cross b2 by which you are going to get n bar, और n bar आने के बाद सीधा फॉर्मूला यूज करना. ट्राई करो, सिंपल. ये प्रॉब्लम हो गया अभी. नाउ आई वांट टू, सिंस वी हैव द इक्वेशन इन फ्रंट ऑफ अस, आई वांट टू टेक वन मोर स्मॉल कंसेप्ट wherein sometimes if this equation is given to you and the question asked is find the distance of the plane from the origin. Now n bar is just a normal distance of this plane from the origin. Supposing origin is over here somewhere, this distance is suppose b. तो अगर पूछा find the distance of the plane from the origin, तो क्या करना है? I'll just explain shortly. मतलब दोनों concept clear. That question is also asked for 3 marks. अभी जो लिया है वो 4 mark का है. So how do we do that? Just find a number. Remember 38 is not the distance of the plane from the origin. You have to convert into what is called as normal form. Okay. How do you get the normal form? First find this. 5 square plus minus 2 squared plus minus 3 squared. वही मिल रहा है अपने को 25 plus 4 plus 9 root 38. Now whatever number we get, you have to divide this equation by that number. Divide this equation by that number. So what do I get? Clear? दोस्तों याद है x upon root x, directly root sign goes above. 38 upon root 38, root 38 directly goes above. Okay, now this is called as the normal form. Okay, we have taken many such sums in class. Or normal form when you get fractions over here. So after getting the normal form, whatever number you get on the right hand side, that is the distance of the plane from the origin. So this is the second concept. मैंने एक ही प्रॉब्लम में दोनों concepts clear किए because this is also asked, right? ये प्रॉब्लम में नहीं पूछ रहा है लेकिन पूछ सकते हैं अलग प्रॉब्लम लेके. So this is the distance of the plane from the origin, and what do you get over here? 5 upon root 38 minus 2 upon root 38 minus 3 upon root 38. These indicate the direction cosines of the normal. Okay, direction cosines of the normal. Direction cosine का मीनिंग मालूम है, L M N, right? So if that is also asked, वो भी पूछ सकते. तो एक प्रॉब्लम में मैंने आज ट्राई किया है to clear 2 or 3 concepts. Go through them. There are different sums to find distance of the plane from the origin. Try those also so that all these concepts will be clear. Okay, quite simple and interesting. Try करो. वापस देखो वीडियो, कंसेप्ट्स क्लियर करो. ओके, बाय फॉर नाउ, सी यू.